How's it going, everyone? It's Abdallah here, bringing you guys an awesome Animal Crossing New Horizons update video for the brand new fall update. Now, there are a lot of secrets in this trailer that just got revealed, and believe it or not, if we take a look at the Japanese trailer, we're gonna find out even more hidden details. So, I bring you 45 brand new items that are coming on board in the fall Halloween update. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for it. Anyway, if you guys have not already hit that subscribe button to be updated on the latest and greatest Animal Crossing New Horizons content, make sure you guys are on board with it. We've got tons of other things, such as our first impressions of the fall update right over here. And if you head on over, we've got our full-on tips and tricks tutorial video where you can find out all sorts of things. Yes, let's go. Alright, so without further ado, I'm not going to run the trailer because you guys have already seen it, but we're going to actually show you guys everything within this, and it's going to be so great. So anyway, let's just start, and we're going to go frame by frame, and I'll give you guys exactly what the 45 items are, and who knows, maybe there's more. Let me know in the comments if you found something else. So right off the bat over here, it's going to be a lot of things, okay? So a lot of things right here. Let's take a look. Top corner. We've got something called the Stack-O-Lanterns. I just kind of named it that myself. So Stack-O-Lanterns is going to be one thing over that way. We'll be also seeing something right over here, which is going to be the pumpkin hanging light. We'll see that all throughout the entire trailer too, so definitely pay attention to that. Next up is going to be the Halloween arch. You can see it's just gigantic right over here. It comes with a built-in like oblong looking pumpkin, a pumpkin on top. We've got a little bat over here, another pumpkin there. So very exciting. And it's got some string lights too. All right, next up is going to be pumpkin fencing. Right next to my head over here is a little pumpkin fencing. And if you take a look at the wrought iron bars indeed look like the shape of a pumpkin. You've got the little stem over here and then the nice round curvature of that. So other than that, if you take a look in the distance right over here, we'll be able to see a pumpkin scarecrow, which we'll learn a little bit more in the trailer on how exactly we're going to get that. So moving on with the trailer, as you can see here, we're going to skip the outfit for now, just for the sake of organization, but we'll find some other things. You'll also notice that we will be able to sell some items here, in case you guys didn't see my breakdown trailer, so that's not really anything new. Anyway, right over here, a couple things. So the next item that we're going to be able to sell or find, a brand new item, is going to be candy. Now, candy is available to purchase in Timmy and Tommy's shop. We don't know yet if there's going to be different colored candies within the game because it's generically called candy. So it's not like a yellow candy and orange candy like in the previous game. So keep that in mind. All right, next up is going to be a pumpkin start. We can see this right over here in the 280 bells. So pumpkin start is going to be how we're going to get pumpkins within the game. Now, whether or not this is going to be any of the 4 varieties of pumpkin starts, I won't classify that yet. So anyway, moving on. So pumpkin start looks really good. Now, this is where things get a little more complicated, and you can see a couple different things. You can see the life cycle of a pumpkin over here too. You're gonna see the pumpkin start in the ground over here. You're gonna see the pumpkin sprout, or maybe it's gonna be called like young pumpkin, and then it's gonna turn into a singular pumpkin, and then a double pumpkin, and then a triple pumpkin. So don't really know if it's going to be based off of a 5-day cycle, where the end of the 5th day is going to be your triple pumpkin, or if it's gonna be luck based, where, hey, you know, whether it grows that or not, who knows. But anyway, now we can see even more numbers. So next up on our list is going to be an orange pumpkin, obviously right over here. So whenever you pick it up, you'll pick up one specific pumpkin for a DIY recipe. Next up is going to be a yellow pumpkin, right this way. Very simple, easy to see. Right over here is going to be green pumpkins. And they are over there, of course. And then last but not least is going to be white pumpkins. So that's a lot of pumpkins over here. And then, of course, you'll also notice that when you do sprinkle the water, this is, if you pay attention, very, very close attention, you'll be able to see them actually being watered. So that comes to show that, hey, it's going to be something that you're going to need to use your watering can for. So just pay attention to the sprinkles and you'll be able to see those there. All right, next up over here is going to be a couple things that you may miss. They do a quick cut, and the quick cut shows a couple things over here. So one of the first things that they're going to show you on this side is going to be a bunch of pumpkins. All right, so we'll see the bunch of pumpkins here. It looks like one big jack-o'-lantern and like a little one. So we're just going to call it the bunch. Right on the top of the screen right over this way is going to be the little pumpkin trick-or-treat basket. You can put it on a table and you can go from there. Also, in this same frame, you can also see a pumpkin stool over here. So that looks really great. And for the season of fall, which was interesting, there's going to be a hay bale right over here next to the DIY little customization bench there. So a little hay bale. Kind of interesting. And of course, you can see that you can craft this little pumpkin there. All right, so on screen now, we have all sorts of brand new items for clothing. So that's going to be the mage's dress in white. Right over this way, we've got the mage's dress in gray, the mage's dress in red. We've got the mage's dress right over here by my head in the awesome orange, mage's dress in green, and mage's dress in purple. So yes, those are all technically new items within the game. So yes, and then if you take a look at your little character over here, you do have a headband accessory, something to put on your head, and that's going to be the devil's horns in purple. All right. I didn't show you guys that these are absolutely new tights. So these could be called Halloween tights or maybe like red and purple horizontal stripe tights. That's considered something brand new. So keep that in mind. And then these shoes are also brand new here too. Not really sure what we're gonna call them or what their actual name is yet, but I'm gonna call them the commoner shoes in black. So yeah, that's also very interesting there. You don't want to forget about that. All right, so once we go over to these characters here, there's a couple things that are going on over here. Now, I'll show you guys this a little bit later on in the trailer, but Mac over here is wearing something that I'm going to claim is a werewolf costume in red. Hold off. It may not look like it, but I'll show you why. So werewolf costume in red, we're gonna call that one. And this one right over here for Kiki is something I'm going to call a brand new top. It's going to be called like a commoner's top in orange. I'm going to call it that for the sake of, I don't know what it is. It's not anything that's in the registry right now. So keep that in mind. All right, yeah, that's pretty good. And then we'll also see that there are Sid right over here, this little elephant, is rocking the black devil horns. You'll see that a lot of people have different devil horns. Case in point right over here, we do have some sort of red devil horns, and then Kiki also has the red devil horns too. So that's still a lot of items on board. All right, moving on. So once we click over here, if you pause the screen real quick, you'll take a look on this over here. I want to think of it like a backpack or a purse accessory, because if you're able to hold on to that in your like waist or midsection, like backpacks and purses, you can have a pair of bat wings. And that doesn't come with the mage's outfit. So there we have it. I'm actually really excited for that item over there. So super, super excited. Now, we'll also see Cleo in the back sporting a couple things, but I'll show you once we get a little bit better of an observation. Okay, so right over here, really nothing. If you do take a look at this coloration, it's like red with like little blue subtle like splotches. We'll see that come into play a little bit later on for the red werewolf costume. So pretty nice. All right, so Cleo over here, this is exactly what I'm talking about for the werewolf outfit. You've got the big old hairy werewolf chest in blue, and then you've got some little splotches on your specific character. So those splotches matched up with Max earlier. So that's why I'm gonna give this one the werewolf costume white, which is for Cleo. And then this little cap over here is going to be called the werewolf cap. I don't think it's anything like that. I don't think it's a cat. We're going to call it werewolf right now. So looking pretty good. And then you'll also see over here with Lucky. Lucky has the devil's horns in white right now. So that's also a brand new item. So very, very cool. Yeah, I like this a lot. Give him some candy and let's call it a day. All right, what else do we got over here? Oh, there's more, but wait, there's more. Okay, so aside from like the updates of this thing, like that honestly doesn't matter. This is what we came here for. Haunt and Scare looks interesting, right? But we need to take a look at these kids because these are more things. These are more items. So let's start with the, we'll start off with the hat, right? This one's going to be some sort of Halloween hat. We can see that right over there. It's going to be a black striped Halloween hat. We'll also take a look at his clothing. His clothing, his top looks like some sort of zombie top because it's all like ripped up, it's torn, and that zombie top is in black. And the reason why I say it's in black is because we're going to see that there's also another coloration of that. So we'll also see on the bottom his pants are not just the torn pants, but these are a customized specific zombie pant in black. So very excited about the zombie outfit. That looks really cool. We've already seen her outfit. We've dissected that. But over here, this little girl is going to be your werewolf in red. That's going to be a werewolf onesie costume, I'm presuming. Case in point, it's got a little bit of blue splotches on there, kind of like what we've seen with Mac, so kind of keep that in mind. And then, of course, we've got a little bit of the red werewolf cap, similar to what Cleo was wearing in that other scene. Whew! And don't forget, we do have the shoes. We do have the red little shoes that kind of go along with that. So there's a lot of things with that right over there. Oh! And hold on, one cannot simply forget this right over here. Now, this is a big thing that some of you guys may not have seen in the background because you're too busy looking at over here. This is just another villager with a one shirt, and he's absolutely wearing the Jack's mask. Now, masks were in Animal Crossing New Leaf. This villager is just showing that, hey, you know what, masks are back. But what if I told you that not only can you wear Jack's mask, his little Halloween pumpkin mask, but you can also get his entire blue robe? What if I told you that? All right, so that is everything inside the United States English trailer. Now, we need to go into the Japanese trailer in order to find even more details and secrets. Now, for the most part, this thing is absolutely carbon pasted, like copy pasted, aside from the Japanese lettering. But when it comes to different villagers that are floating around in the town, you'll notice that there are going to be some differences. And that is the super cool thing about this, is because we have even more things to talk to you guys about. Specifically 5 more things that were shown in the Japanese trailer that's not in the English trailer. So you can see over here the exact same thing that we talked to you guys about. Really nothing out of the ordinary. Sparkle spots, sure, they're going to grow a little bit more. This is going to be the exact same thing. We'll see her put that over there, put that there. We see the hidden stool and the hay bale. And yeah, we see these outfits. This is great. But now, once we get up to another couple seconds from now, we'll see some brand new items. So let's take a look. All right, Mac, cool. Good to see you. Right about here. Okay, so now you guys can tell that Jack's clothing is his typical wear, right? He's got like this bluish purple like little robe, Jack's robe, and it has like some sort of ombre coloration towards the sleeves. All right, so pay attention to that. All right, so now that you're paying attention to that, come over here this way, and we'll see this exact scene from the United States trailer. But we'll also see this over here. Now this purple frog diva is actually wearing Jack's robe. So I'm thinking like you do some crazy like Halloween things, and then the more that you play the game, the more that you'll get the final thing, which is going to be Jack's robe and Jack's mask. That'll be like the icing on the cake. So pay attention to that. Wow, Diva is wearing that exact robe. Now, that's not only it. There's a couple things more on this exact screenshot. We got Side-Eye over here, Pee-wee. Side-Eye is now sporting the Halloween hat in black and orange, which is the exact same hat that the zombie villager character was wearing at the end. So add that to the list. That's there, done. And then we'll also see over here that he does have the zombie top in orange, which is so cool. Now, one of the other things that I do want to show is Coco, right on screen right over here. Coco actually is sporting the little green devil horns, which we did not see in the US trailer. And then also wearing some sort of green top. And I'm thinking that I'm just going to generically call this green top a green commoner's top, which was the exact same thing as Kiki's that she was wearing. So yeah, looks really great. And then you can kind of see the rip right over here in Pee-wee's little shirt. And that is just about it. So they show you the exact same thing in the Japanese trailer about this stuff. And these characters are going to be wearing the exact same. So the exact same outfits. This is like literally copy pasted. So wow, there we go. But we're not done. There is absolutely one more thing to show you. And last but not least, for the fall update is indeed going to come off of Twitter. And that is, I think I have the tweet right over here. Yep, it's right over here. So this is from Nintendo of America. A RingCon item from Ring Fit Adventure will be sent as a gift to all users that download the Animal Crossing New Horizons Fall Update. So we can see that right over here. It's going to be the actual RingCon that you use in Ring Fit Adventure. So pretty fun. I'm very excited for that. Yeah, Yeah, very excited for that. All right, guys. Well, what do you think? What do you think of the trailer? What do you think about all this fun stuff? Like, are you excited for the brand new update? The update's coming on 9:30. Japan time, of course, and I'm going to be live streaming the entire event. That's going to be around like 8 p.m. my time. So make sure that you guys are all on board with hitting that subscribe button and turning on notifications, because trust me, once the Halloween update is here, we're going to get everything. We're going to get all the pumpkins, all the DIY recipes. We're going to try to get it all, and it's going to be so much fun. So thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you guys learned a little bit more, and let me know, did we miss anything? I think we really combed over this thing and found 45 different things in the brand new update that you guys can look forward to. Let me know what you guys are most excited for in the comment section below, and of course, we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.